Howdy there, buckaroos. It's your boy, and I'm back again with another tier list. This time on a topic I'm truly passionate about birds. Now, we're just going to jump right into it. No need for any of this time wasting fiddle faddle. We're just going to go right into it with the bald eagle. I think bald eagles are pretty cool. They represent America. I love me some America. So, but they're kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. They're just kind of cringe. I think bald and whatnot. So bald eagles are gonna get a B from me. Now hawks, they're right up there with the bald eagles, but they're not quite as cool. So they're gonna be a C tier. Now a duck is everything a bird should be. They can fly. They can swim. They're edible. They're cool. They're fun. They're hip. They're jamming. S tier. If there was ever an S tier, it is a duck. Now, chickens, um, except you can eat them, but they can't fly. So they're going to be an A tier because of their disability. Penguins are in the same boat as chickens. I mean, you can't eat them, but they're still pretty epic, I think. A tier. Flamingos, I don't know, man. I've just never really been a big fan of flamingos. They're pink. What's up with that? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all the way down at the E tier. Well, that's a little harsh. Make them D tier. They haven't done anything to me. Geese, uh, not the biggest fan of geese. They're not very epic. They're like ducks, except they're bigger and they're mean. Ducks aren't mean. Geese are very mean. I've had many a times where gooses run after me. I didn't even do anything. All I did was throw walnuts at it. Whatever. Cardinals. I like cardinals. They're pretty cool. I get a B. B tier. Turkeys. Turkeys are like chickens, except they don't taste as good. And when you have one for Thanksgiving, you got a bunch of leftovers. So that is not very epic. That's going to be a C tier. Robins. I would like robins, except that they eat all the worms out of my yard whenever it rains, and worms make the dirt good, so we need those. So robins are going to be a D tier, unfortunately. Swans, uh, you know, if I'm going to be real honest here, swans are just a little bit cringy. I've always thought swans are kind of cringy. They're like geese, I think, but they're a little more low key about it, But I just don't like swans, and that is the end of that. Herons, I think herons are pretty epic. Herons are going to be at the they're going to be at the B tier, almost A, but we have plenty of strong candidates coming up, so I don't want to overflow. Um, you know, very high standards here for these birds. Anyway, parrots, they can talk. That's pretty cool. Maybe A tier for me. Good old parrots. Now for toucans. I saw a toucan real life in person one time, and I don't know why, but it was just kind of underwhelming. And also, Fruit Loops are overrated, I think. So toucans are going to be in the C tier for me. Now, you might not be able to tell, but this is an ostrich right here. And not the biggest fan of ostriches, I have to admit. They are going to be in the D tier. You know, they're big and that's cool and all, but you know, they just look kind of gross and they can't fly. Kind of cringe if you ask me. Emus are like ostriches, but they're smaller and uglier. So they're going to be in the E tier. So, yeah. Anyway, doves. Doves are pretty cool, you know. They are symbols of love and peace and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of gay. But you can eat them. I haven't eaten them, but you can if you want to. So they're going to be in the B tier for me. Pigeons are not very epic, if you ask me. They're just kind of annoying. And they're not cool to look at. You can't eat them. Well, I guess you could if you really wanted to, but you'll probably get diseases and stuff. F. A pigeon is a failure of a bird. Pelicans. Well, okay, I'm going to do it like this. Mockingbirds are kind of cool, I think. You know, they don't really do nothing too special, but they're pretty cool. I've always thought. I don't know why. They're just pretty cool. Anyway, seagulls are the pigeons of the sea, except they are more aggressive. So, really, they're even worse. And they take your fries when you're at the beach. So, seagulls get an F tier. Pelicans would be like seagulls. Here's where seagulls fail and pelicans succeed. Okay, they're bigger. They don't bother people. They have that cool bill thing on their face so they can gobble up fish. That's pretty cool, I think. So pelicans are an A tier. Now, you know what? I'm going to right a wrong that I made earlier. Penguins are simply too epic to be in the A tier. They're going to be in the S tier with the ducks. And I'm doing this on Microsoft Paint in case you can't tell. So that's why it looks like that. But anyway, I like birds. I look forward to creating more bird-related content in the future. And if you would like to see that, then give me a subscription. Bye.